Well, hello, and today we're going to be playing with the Stimblers one more time. Where's the overlay? There it is. Without camera though, because the camera's been causing problems, so no more face cam, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know, maybe you guys don't even like it. So, on to Stimblers round 6 then. I'll have a quick look at my team, and then we'll have a look at the opponents. Nothing much has changed since the last game. I mean, I recorded the last game and I streamed the last game, so in theory everything is the same. I don't think I actually picked up any levels, so we're good. And I'm not going to fire a zombie this time, unfortunately. So if we do kill something this game, we're not going to be able to pick it up, unless something dies, obviously. If my opponent Mmcnaughton kills somebody and I also kill somebody, then we can take the zombie. But I'm going to keep the team as it is for now. So what are we facing today? We're facing goats. Mashu's Desert goats specifically, and there's no Minotaur. Though we have a Chaos team with a lot of guard and a lot of claw and some piling on. Oh dear, this is going to end badly. And a Strength 5 Chaos Warrior. That's going to be tough as well. There's at least one that has no skills at all, so we can deal with this beastman at least. But 5 guard, 4 claw, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mighty blow, and a piling on. Yeah, this is going to be good. Mmcnaughton has agreed to come into voice, so I will be calling him in just a second, but let's drop this link in ICBBL and also in CIN though, just so people can come into the game if they want to. And then I'll catch up with Mmcnaughton. There's that one, and this one stopped working, so I'll drop it there as well. There we go. Alright, let's check in with Mmcnaughton then. Where's Discord? There it is. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Just to make you aware, I was 180k in the bank, so I've actually bought a 12th player that's taken me to 1830 team value.
Yeah, no worries.
Just in case it affected anything you wanted to do before the game, I figure it's just easier to let you know.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No problem. Just to let you know as well, I am live, so don't dox yourself or say anything particularly stupid that's going to cause you problems. I like to tell people that just in case.
I'll try not to say anything too stupid.
You can say something stupid, but just make sure it doesn't come back to bite you.
Depends if any of the admins are listening or not.
Nah, we'll be fine with the admins. I'm worried about the gods of Twitch or something, but no,
yes,
we should be fine.
Yes. No, that's great. I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, let's go then. I know that we have played in the past for certain, but I don't remember the game, to be honest. Though I do remember you're a tough coach. So
I was waiting to say the exact same thing about you. I don't remember myself. I'm just having a quick look back through the chat. I'm not sure. We're just talking about Mighty Blow, really. And your green ass. I'm not sure if it was maybe a goblin game.
It could have been, yeah. I really don't remember, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was something at some point, but my memory is really skewed. I know we've played for certain though.
Yeah,
but it would have been a few years ago.
We chatted as well. Yeah, we definitely chatted as well.
Yeah.
I remember those dulcet tones of a man that doesn't match his time zone.
Well, yeah, that's because I live in a foreign country, so
yeah.
That's how it works. So a quick question to chat that I ask every stream at the moment, and you can answer as well if you want to, Mmcnaughton. So question of the day is thus: should I take Trees, the Halfling team, or Manchester United, the Norse team, to bronze next season, and which race should I play in steel next ICBBL?
Oh.
If you want to have a crack at that as well, you can. But
see, I'm a tryhard, so I would go Manchester United, the Norse team.
Ah, okay.
I would refuse to play stunties all the time. I just don't have any fun. But having a look at your undead team, you know what I mean? Perhaps the stunties are the way to go.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm well known for being unconventional. coach, and to be honest, even if I do take a real team into Steel, it will still probably be a somewhat memey build.
A bit fun. What about all mutations Chaos Beastmen?
That's an option, yeah. That's actually the best one I've heard so far, so that's not a bad call.
Because you can get the bot as well, right? That'll roll you random mutations if you really want to go crazy.
That's true. That exists, doesn't it? Yeah, I could have a go at that. That could be fun. And I don't think I have played Chaos in ICBBL, but I could do it again.
Right, let's get set up.
Yeah, there's a lot of claw here that makes me worried for my zombies a bit, but we'll see how we go.
It's got a habit of not really working, so you probably don't have to be that worried about it.
Well, now you said it, it's going to work, obviously.
I mean, that's the hope, right?
Yep. That's normally how it works.
Oh, official go there. But yeah, I had. I don't know if you saw the bot when I played Lemecho's Nurgle. I was pretty much pitch cleared by halftime.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I did actually see that. I did see that. I remember it, but
yeah,
I didn't look at it in detail.
No, I did nothing to him bar KO the whole game, and I think for seven turns in a row he just went 7 perms.
Oh dear.
Which was just so. My next game against the Necro was 1 warrior and the Tackle Palmer in like 9 loners.
Jesus. Yeah, that's
so
go on.
I was going to say you're the first game where my team's been back to relative full strength.
Well, great. That's good news for the Stumblers then. We have to deal with this full-strength Chaos team. Yeah, the Stumblers have been broken a bit as well this season so far, but we've got everybody in place at the moment, so I don't know.
I see. Oh,
that's a good start.
It is.
Oh, good luck, have fun, by the way. I didn't say it.
And you as well, yes. And you as well. I also get to say it when I'm not playing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, sure.
Like, because I would say it, like, you know what I mean? Like, because we're on voice, I'm like, right.
Yeah, sure. It is something that it is something that just becomes an afterthought for sure. But I always try to say it.
Yeah, definitely. How greedy? How greedy is always the question, isn't it?
Very is always the answer. And if it's not, then I applaud you, because that's more sensible to not be greedy.
You've got an awful lot of strength 4, and I see you've got a slow elf.
I have a normal speed elf, but yeah.
Oh, I'm more of a wood elf player, so I would call that
okay.
a slow elf.
Sure. In that case, yeah, slow elf.
You know what? We'll be greedy.
I don't blame you. I would silently judge you if you would.
Oh.
Well, greed pays.
We'll see.
There we go. Just a stun, we're fine.
Done. Yeah.
Can you get to the ball? That's the question. Not
I
really.
I can double GFI to be near the ball.
Yeah.
But that's sadly about it. But we're still going to double GFI to get near the ball.
Of course. It worked.
And you never know where it might bounce.
The wrong way.
Yeah.
But of course that made perfect sense. Quick note for chat as well, just in case. I don't check chat during my own turn, I only check during my opponent's turn, and please don't give advice at any point during the game. Well, you can give advice to Mmcnaughton, but don't give it to me.
Yeah, I can't. You know what? I'll go and drop you a follow. It's the very least I can do to anybody that streams Blood Bowl.
Thanks, appreciate it. Right, let's do the important things first. Thanks. I appreciate the follow.
No problem at all. It costs me nothing. Hopefully it helps you out a little bit. And you know, it's not exactly a huge community we have, so I think all the support that we can give each other, the better.
That's true. Oh, you have a guard as well. That was silly. Oh well, that was my mistake.
Oh,
It wasn't worth the reroll, but I took it anyway. There we go then. Yeah, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it.
no problem.
I'm
So,
actually working
I was,
towards affiliates, so it does help.
ah, excellent. Well, you know what? I would just say, like, I presume don't want to speak for the admins of that, but I would presume they wouldn't have any issues with you posting that in ICBBL, you know, to help get
It
some people to
is.
follow it.
It is posted.
Ah, excellent.
I haven't. I asked Mesh specifically not to. Now he's broken and niggled. Great. I asked him. I'll talk about Fracture in a second. I asked Mesh specifically not to add me to the bot actually because I don't always stream Blood Bowl. I stream various things, so I just drop it whenever I'm playing Blood Bowl in the community.
Okay.
So Fracture picked up a niggle as well. There's a history with Fracture, the guy who just broke. He's been armor.
Does he get fractured a lot?
Yeah, he's been armor 6 for something like 40 games now, and he's still alive.
I mean, that is an achievement in itself, right?
Yeah. There's a certain level of magic with this team. I don't know what else to say about it.
I mean, I couldn't do what you do playing a team like this. I just couldn't. It's not. I am at the end of it. I like a little try hard, as people would say. So, I just don't have it in me.
Well, we're kind of the opposite in that way then, because I get bored when I'm playing a serious team. So that's why I play the crazy teams, basically.
Somebody's got to, right?
Something like that, sure. But the other thing is, whenever I see, not to touch on anybody specifically, but whenever I watch streams, I always find that streamers take this game way too seriously, and it's not a serious game. So that's why I play the crazy things, just to lighten up a bit.
Yeah, it's very much what I would call, you know what I mean? It's a dice, and it's a dice, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's just a massive dice game, right?
Yeah.
So you could have all the greatest skill in the world, but at the end of the day, you could just roll nothing but ones the whole time as well.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest mistake that I see people making is thinking this game is something like chess or something along those lines, and it's really not. I mean, there are good coaches and there are bad coaches, and there are things that are good and things that are bad, but there's always luck involved in Blood Bowl. Though it is true that if you're facing somebody who is not as skilled as you, you are more likely to beat them. There's no getting around that. But you know, right? You've given me very little space to work with here, which is one of the biggest memories I have from playing you last time, actually.
A big bully that way. If you don't mind me asking, where is it you're from? Well, rather staying.
Well, they're two very different questions.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I can guess where you're from.
I don't mind you asking, though. I'm British.
Yeah.
I like to say that I'm Welsh because the majority of my family is Welsh. So I'm from the border of England and Wales.
Right.
And I lean more Welsh than I do English. And I currently live in Moscow.
Ah, excellent.
I plan to continue living in Moscow, but I live in Moscow. Yeah, that's the Strength 5 guy.
Yeah. I myself am obviously, I would say Scottish, but that's, I think, for what most Scottish people would say. Unfortunately, these days, I just don't really identify. But I seem to remember there was this very spirited chat in ICBBL a few years ago between, I think it was yourself and somebody that wanted to discuss the whole UK histories and that, and wasn't very.
Oh God, you want to go down there?
Up to no. Oh, I really don't. You weren't very knowledgeable, and you made that very clear. So I just remember it. It was that memorable.
Yeah, that wasn't actually so long ago, and I won't say too much on that. But yeah, it was disappointing, especially because the person was apparently a history major.
Oh right, yeah. I'm all for spirited debate and conversation and topics, but I am very much on the lines of, it requires both participants to be knowledgeable on what they're talking about, and then also accept other ideas.
Yeah.
There's no you can see each other's point of views on things you don't agree with, and not have to fall out about it, which I think is something that sadly is missing a lot these days. I find in general.
Yeah, it's easier said than done when you strongly disagree with somebody. I mean, it's understandable that they had such a strong opinion, but yeah, unfortunately they were wrong on this particular topic. I'm sure that they are knowledgeable in general, but they were wrong on that particular topic.
Yeah.
Though I think he or she would still argue that they're right.
Isn't that the way though? Yeah.
Yeah,
They would still argue though, right?
which I fully respect. So if I kind of understand their position as well, because when you're on a topic where, in theory, you're knowledgeable and you're talking to somebody who, in theory, is a layman, then, you know,
Yeah.
you're going to feel like the authority.
Uh,
I'm glad I have Fend. That's all I'll say on that.
yeah.
Oh, that was weird. What happened there?
I chose the PAL.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
I got that
alright.
much.
But-
There was a weird game animation glitch for a second.
Ah, right. I wasn't sure if you thought I was maybe going to take the push and try to surf you just to get you off or that. That's all.
No, that would have been stupid. Like you said, you're playing more in the serious vein, so no surprises there.
Don't try to guilt trip me into playing serious, AD.
Oh,
Next I'll
no.
be bringing half. I'll be. You'll see me next season with goblins or something. You'll be like, yeah, named after you as well.
Well, now you're
might.
just making me think that I should do it. But okay, I won't. I won't.
I want to free him up so that I can then give you.
That's good. I like that push.
Yeah, because I want to free you up so I could palm the strength 4.
Yeah, I got it.
No. I mean, we're still going to try and palm you. We've got the Chaos Warrior there's back.
Oh, frenzy. Good. We both got a frenzy then. Every game this season so far, there's been a frenzy on both teams.
Ah.
I think. Most games, at least.
Yeah. It's very. Yeah, I quite like the ICBBL ruling of the no claw, mighty blow, pile on trifecta.
Mhm.
I'm a big fan of that. Although I kind of laughed with Makarowicz. It's like, yeah, it's just going to allow me to take tackle for all those elf teams a bit earlier.
Yep. Yeah, I
So
have mixed feelings about that rule.
In one way, I think I can understand why they did it, but in the other sense, I think it probably punishes elf teams more than you think it is because, like I said, I take tackle, so I went mighty blow tackle, pile on, and wrestle tackle, whereas they don't care about the claw side of things. But then again, it's teams like dwarfs and Norse, dwarfs, the non-agility, non-claw strength teams. Humans probably get punished either way.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the problem with the no claw in terms of the elves is that basically the bashy teams aren't killing each other.
Yeah.
So you're dealing with you're dealing with skills that are going to particularly hurt elves, unfortunately. You've made me think really early here, just so you know, which is partly my fault and partly your fault. So I'll give you full credit.
To be fair, a blitz is always a big decision changer in a game.
It is, and I'm pretty sure I have to uphill dice you because I don't have many other choices here. I was looking at alternatives, but I don't see one. That's fine. That's a reroll. That's good enough. That's actually...
Yeah?
That's good enough. I'll take that. And then I get to smack a goat.
You get to smack 2 goats, actually.
I do, yeah. And the second one is actually more interesting to smack, but obviously the mummy has more chance of doing some damage. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm struggling with my voice a bit and I'm having to cough. Alright, down goes a goat. Grand to gore.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was the pure... there's a whole naming theme, then stupid Grantagor went and rolled MVP and then became the killer.
That's always the way, though, isn't it?
It's always the way. It's always the way, you're right.
Bill Django, Brig Jendine, Hopgood. Okay, I see what we're doing. Yeah, sure.
It's yeah. If you've ever been made aware of the film The Men Who Stare at Goats,
Yes.
it's yeah, in Meshuggah's honor, of course.
Of course. Who else would it be? We should offer him a tin can when we're talking about him.
I don't know. I have to deal with him all over the place. I can't get rid of him. That's the problem.
Well, there was a time when I used to say the same, but I took a step back from Blood Bowl and it helped a lot.
Yeah, I'm part also. I'm a Rebel League admin as well.
Yeah, I remember.
And
I think that's where we played actually.
Possibly our clan league, or it might. You know what? It might have been you ran the Chaos Open, right?
Yep.
Which is now the Chaos Invitational. I played in that for Rebel and ICBBL. So it's probably been from that we've played. I kind of like not playing in Rebel myself. To be fair, it's 13-week-long seasons, which
it's
is
long,
very long time. And you know what I mean. The break from it's quite nice. I love ICBBL. To be fair, I think all the coaches here are fantastic. I've maybe met one problem child, as I would say, if you know what I mean.
I think I even know who you mean, but yep. We won't name them.
No, but apart from that, everyone's just great. You know what I mean? It's relaxed. It's even competitive games like Mitch. You know what I mean? We've played each other 3 times now, voiced every time, and win or lose, it's always fun. You know what I mean? And I like to voice when I play with coaches as well, just for the social side of things. I'm a big tabletop player, so I'm used to that social chat as I play. So I'm always glad when somebody's up for a voice chat.
Well, it's a big part of the game, and the ICBBL community is really good for that, actually. The majority of coaches are up for a chat, which is good. All credit to the admin team as well. I mean, I left them a long time ago.
Not Mmcnaughton. We're not giving him credit.
No, I got to give Mmcnaughton credit, because Mmcnaughton was basically my successor in everything. So
it's your fault. It's you to blame that the powers went to his head.
Exactly. I'm not gonna deny that one. No, all credit to the admin team. They're very good at keeping the good coaches and weeding out the at least talking to the difficult coaches, which makes them good, or weeding them out if that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Right, what am I doing here? I think my elf is going to have to activate, but I don't think I can actually blitz this turn. So the only thing I can do is make you score or make you move out of the way. So we'll do it this way, I think. That's good enough. Yeah, and the Chaos Invitational grew much bigger than I ever thought it would, to be honest. I left it when it was we basically had the foundation, and then life meant that I had to leave it, and I handed it over to a good team. And it's come a long way, and I'm still proud to look upon that old league, though I don't play there anymore because again the leagues are too long. For me personally.
Yeah, I think it's very much when you first start playing Blood Bowl, like maybe when you get into 13 weeks, you know, you're like, oh yeah, 13 games and all the enjoyment of that. But when I think when you've played a lot of games or got more used to the game, it's kind of like, you realise losing a team week 1 or 2, which can happen.
Yeah.
You know, it's a long, like Rebel's almost 3 months long.
Yeah, it's.
And I'm like, that's a long time, and which is why I just think ICBBL is fantastic. Sorry, Mr. Elf.
That's fine. That's why he has Fend. Kind of surprised that wasn't a blitz, but alright. That's why, because you want to serve. Makes sense. Yeah. Off he goes. Will you get the bounty? No.
Ooh, he's safe.
There's a bounty on Relic, so, you know.
Is there?
Yeah, I have no idea who put it on. I've been trying to find out for ages, but there is one. It was probably Mac. It's usually Mac.
Probably, yeah. In that case, I'm glad I didn't get it. Screw you, Mac, if you're listening.
I think I only played 1 season in Rebel, actually. No, I played 2. I played 2, definitely. But the first season I played a Bretonnian team that got completely hammered every single week. It was great. Because they needed to balance the... well, you guys, because I guess you're part of the admin team, you guys needed to balance the roster somehow, and I volunteered to put my new TV team in the 2nd tier. And obviously the Bretonnians got absolutely hammered every week. It was fantastic.
Yeah. I'm glad to say we've at least moved on from that to the stages. We can we have a point system sort of thing. So at the end of the season, coaches are awarded points based on like wins and playoff positions and all that.
Mhm.
So it's a lot more. It's like Division Day used to be a nightmare for us because we had like 800 coaches across 3 regions trying to corral that many cats into one place. Was a long day. So a lot of it's we've got a lot better at automating most of the stuff now. So it's more just fine tuning racial diversity. So there's not 3 Choff teams in one division. Although I still say the Choff teams should all be put together as
Well,
punishment for playing Choffs.
I can understand that, I guess. Did you say 800 coaches? Did Rebel get that big, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. It was like
It mainly came on
300
the
when I left.
yeah, it came on the back of there was was it Eurogamer did an article on Blood Bowl.
Mm.
And one of the writers for Eurogamer played in Rebel.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of basically said, anybody looking to play, join this massive league. So I think we went up by 110 coaches in the space of one season. And rapidly
Jesus.
went, what do we do now?
Well, you already had the foundation for dealing with a lot of coaches, I guess. But yeah, 800
Yeah.
is that's a lot. I, that's not even that's barely fathomable for me at the moment.
The good thing is that if the league grows, the admin team grows. The
Yeah.
tickets are a bit harder to work out because we're at 64 teams for the playoff, so you really don't want to go to that 108 because then, like, are you deserving your playoff ticket if 1 in 4, like half the division's getting one?
Yeah, sure.
Um, at the moment, we have 572 coaches this season in Rebel.
Are they active? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
signed up playing in the league.
Yeah, sure. Okay, that's clear.
Um,
So 800 total and about almost 600 playing.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So there would have been a few drops, people that have maybe signed
Sure.
up for one season, not enjoyed it, or got removed for various reasons. I am very much of the Thanos. I would happily just remove half of Rebel to make my life easier as an admin. I'm an old school regen at least. I'm old school Rebel. I remember it when it was small, and I would say there was more of a community spirit there. Like, you knew most of your region and everything like that, which is probably why I enjoy ICBBL so much, because it's more of that community league feel.
Yeah, that became the priority for the admin team for certain, and well, in general for the players there, I guess, because the majority of us, I think, are pro community more than massive growth in ICBBL.
Yeah.
The Invitational is somewhere in between, I guess, because it grows. I think it still grows every season. I don't watch it as closely as I used to.
New leagues are always joining that.
Yeah.
Like, I noticed when I played for Rebel and I dropped out for a bit, and then ICBBL, Cam Zimmer wanted me to play on their team. So when I played, there was then like 2 Rebel teams, and there was teams from Leg and Sagelings.
Yep.
So yeah, it's always grown as far as I've always been aware, which is great because that's what you want. You know what I mean? You want more leagues, more community-driven things. I just kind of always of the point of view as like we're all here to play a game that not a lot of people play, so we should try and support each other as much as we can.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's actually why originally, at least, I set up the Invitational to bring more of the community-minded people together, basically, and choosing the communities that were, well, that I liked, essentially. But it's grown even beyond that, because obviously there are new connections now than how it used to be. I think the connections are better now as well than they used to be.
Yeah, I think with a lot of, because like I know a lot of Rebel guys have went to ICBBL because like it takes one or two that goes, oh, you really want to join here, it's a lot of fun, and then next thing you know, like you've got 15 people from probably mainly Rebel admins, but you've got like 15 Rebelers jumping in for the next season. I remember Finns and Hindus and stuff were looking for a new league to pick up, and I said ICBBL, and they signed up and played a couple of seasons there. You know what I mean? And really enjoyed it. Mesh is great at just never shutting up and being a great guy. So when you hear he's running a league, it's an easy motivation to come play, sort of thing.
Sure. That's exactly why I handed it to Mesh as well, because basically, I don't think behind the scenes you notice, but there's a lot of diplomacy that goes into place running the invitational invitational league. Because you got to keep
imagine with all those leagues.
Yeah, and there's some, there's some inter-relationship issues with a couple of the leagues as well. So you have to kind of balance who's getting what.
Yeah.
Decision kind of. You'd be fair, obviously, but you got to talk to people quite carefully sometimes. Is Metal still the head honcho in Rebel? Or
yeah.
Okay.
We've not been able to get rid of him yet.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
We've tried it. We've tried a few coups, as it were, but none successful so far.
Well, I always like Metal, to be fair. So he's a good guy.
Yes.
He was always easy to work with as well.
Yeah, it's probably that's why I kind of think he's such a great league leader, as it were. You know what I mean? He's just kind of lets people get on with things. Like the admin team do a lot of the work.
Yep.
But that's because we were all kind of picked by Metal. I've been there so long now. It's just crazy. But I still enjoy it. I might not play that, and I kind of laugh. I don't play, so it probably makes me the least biased admin in Rebel.
Yeah.
Because I have no motivation. On the rules or that, because I don't play that. I play Clan League, which I'm, again, because it's very competitive. It's my sort of scene, which basically is your invitational, but like starting development kind of turned up a bit in that.
Yeah. Well, Clan League actually started first. To be clear.
I did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't copy Clan League, but we were trying to do something different. But I think the two of them have got we've basically taken ideas from each other, and they've become very similar over the time.
Yeah.
But no, Clan League was definitely before. What was AD Invitational is now Chaos Invitational.
Yeah, I wasn't sure and didn't want to assume that because they were bigger that they got there first, because we've probably stole a lot of ideas off other people.
No, it goes both ways.
We say stealing, it's it's trying to benefit everybody each way in that.
Exactly, it's making the community better on the whole. That's the way I've always looked at it. It's never been stealing ideas from me or me stealing ideas from whoever. It's always been we're trying to make the community in general better.
Yeah.
You're gonna score. There's no way of me stopping you. I think I keep trying to do something, but it's not gonna work.
No.
I think at this point I'm just focusing on trying to at least knock out a goat or knock out a skeleton. That could work too.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, the mummy definitely gave it a good try. It finally was able to land a hit.
Yeah, pushed you all the way up the field before I got it. But yeah,
we've gone a long way together.
Yeah, it's been trying the whole way. Yeah, the Stumblers are kind of interesting like this, to be honest. Sometimes it really depends on who gets to stay on the field and who doesn't. If I get a lot of removals, there's not much I can do. But they'll always try.
I mean, you've put up some there's been more than one occasion I've looked at like the results of the week and went, how has AD done that?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
How has that team done that? And it's not like, I know you're a very good coach, but I mean, like, even so, this is a very tough team to get a result with, if you ask, in my opinion. But you do it, which is amazing. Full credit to you.
I think I said this in the game yesterday when I was playing Fallen Glory, which was also a crazy game, by the way, also a crazy result. I think a lot of coaches, because everybody looks at this game so seriously, I do things that people don't expect. And I don't think I'm that great a coach, to be honest. I'm average. But whenever I'm watching somebody else comment on my play, they say, why did he do that? That's really weird. And I know what I'm going to do, but they can't see it. And that often comes up. But in this kind of position, there's not much I can do. You've cleared me, actually. Almost.
Yeah, almost. My team is a good team that's going to give like most teams a tough game. Never mind a team that's playing down a mummy, down a white, down 4 ghouls. You know what I mean? By choice sort of thing. But yeah. I think being able to get a result with a team like this against teams in our division, by a team like this I mean your team, takes more skill than any probably result I've had all season. Because my team basically goes claw mighty blow, you're down to 5 players and run the ball in, right?
Basically, yeah. And that works.
And
Good job, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. If that doesn't work, I kind of need to rely on the goats. And as you can kind of see, there's not a lot of development on the goats.
Yeah, that was one thing that I did say before the game actually, that there's at least one goat who doesn't have a skill.
Yeah, this Chaos team's only played I think they're maybe 31 or 32 games, and it's just been touchdowns on warriors all day long, just to power level them. I don't really care about the goats. As you can see, I'm playing with a niggled ball carrier and an agility busted Rattler. It's like, yeah, I don't care about the goats. Once I get all my warriors to guard, claw mighty blow block, then we'll focus on leveling some goats.
Yeah, it makes sense, because the warriors are scary, I'll put it that way. It's good though, I mean, that's what Chaos is supposed to do, of course. At least there's no scary Minotaur on this team, because there are some really scary Minotaurs in ICBBL.
Yeah, I think, has Meshuggah not got one? Now, I laugh because whenever I've watched him play with it, it's terrible. Like, it always wild animals are 1 in 9s, and I always laugh to the point where I think he banned me from, like, watching these games, which I still wouldn't do, but yeah, it's just hilarious.
Yeah, I think Mesh's Minotaur died, but he might have replaced it since then. I remember it did die at some point for certain, but
that's great to hear. Dead Minotaurs always make me happy.
But Nunu is the one on Evil Smoothie's team. That one is disgusting.
Yeah.
It's probably going to make legendary as well if it hasn't done already.
What are these people doing, letting these Chaos Minotaurs get to those sort of levels, eh?
Well, some people play it seriously, and some people embrace the memes. What can I say?
You may as well pretend to be as well. No, we better try and protect against a blitz because we don't want that to happen.
I don't know how much a blitz is going to help me, but I can at least break through to one side if I want to, I guess, so yeah.
Yeah, you could also get a pop at the strength 5.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably the plan, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Nope, just get a reroll.
Next.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the result of the game between Fallen and I yesterday, where we were both playing stunties, and it ended 4-3.
Was it were you using goblins?
Halflings.
Halflings.
Yeah.
I think I saw the report. Yeah, I think I saw the bot, and we were like, "What?"
That game was mad. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like, "Oh, it's AD. That's why."
No, it was a classic game between Fallen and I, where just everything goes absolutely nuts, and we try to out crazy each other. And well, we did. I should give credit to Fallen as well, because he was 2-0 down, and he managed to claw it back to 4-3.
That's something at least. Yeah, that's very good going. Fuck you there. I'm just gonna get fouled. Nah, I don't really care. It's only a beastman.
Maybe you'll get fouled.
We'll take the block here then.
I don't foul with this team, to be honest. But
I mean, my opponent was fouling. I played Lizardmen. They had 2 skinks on the pitch, start of the end of the first half, and decided to foul with one of them. And I thought that was a very brave move, and it paid off because they KO'd him for the rest of the game.
Was that in this season?
Yeah.
I know who you mean. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I know. Yep. Yeah, he had some interesting tactics. I'll put it that way. But it was a good game. Are the Bretonians in this as well, or were the Bretonians against my Norse?
The Bretonian, no, the Bretonians are in this as well.
Yeah.
They I think we drew the first. I think I played them the second or the third game, and we drew. They have some really nice knights. Like I think one's like AG4 plus movement. You know what I mean? It's some very nice players.
There were some stat freaks in the team for certain.
Extra move. I think one was double movement, maybe, or single movement.
Yeah, there's a. I think there's a movement 6 blitzer, if I remember correctly, or was it not 6? Sorry, movement 8 blitzer, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Or I'm thinking of skeletons. When they get movement 6. Yeah. Yeah, one of the blitzers had a lot of stats. I do remember that much for certain.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at the team now. Yeah, so he's got a double movement sure hands blitzer.
Yeah, that's
so
the
movement
one.
9, a plus AG blitzer, and then he's got some nice guard and a deep bench.
That's the one.
Really nice team.
I think I'll hold you in position here. And I'm blitzing in that direction, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, I don't want to throw the mummy too far actually, so I can just stand up for now. I mean, if you fail a couple of pickups, this is going to be really good for me.
Yeah.
If you don't, then we'll replan after that. But if you do, then that'll be a result. Right, you go there. Oh, not that one. That one. I'm getting a bit of lag in the game. For anybody watching, it's not the stream, it's the game itself. I don't know why, but yep. I'll give you a block on Relic if you want to take it.
You've been very kind there.
Well, there's some logic behind it.
Trying to bait some strength 5 away from the ball, I suspect rather.
Something like that, maybe. Maybe.
That's being a transplant's being in a very annoying zombie.
He does his best.
Aware.
You got him though.
He did.
Oh good, you took the piling on.
Oh yeah. Chaos Coach, there's no choice. You must pile on. It's an automatic skill.
True. I mean, if you go in the kill route, yeah, you may as well keep the kill route going on. Talking about the Bretonian team, there's one of their players.
Ah. Andre Sabou?
Yeah. He was I think he was a peasant.
Right, let's have a wee think about things here. So, he's going there. No, I think I will just leave the energy and take the hit on the position.
Okay, you did the sensible thing. That's a shame. Oh, you got a care out of it too. That's big.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably don't want a base claw mighty blow with that mummy.
So, fail the pickup and we're good. Manage the pickup and we're bad. We're bad. Okay then.
Right. Realistically, there's no reason not to.
Still sensible. Yep.
Same again, really. Yeah, that's fine.
Down he goes. Alright then. Right, how are we doing this then? So... probably starting with that. And that goat is in the way, the one on the floor.
Yes.
And do I need to do that? Yes, but I don't need to do it first. Put some pressure on your scoring threat at least. And I'm still getting a slightly laggy Blood Bowl, which is a bit weird. Mummy's all yours. Have at it.
Is this the base turn?
It's more about the
Pressure.
making sure I have space.
Oh, we're going for it. We're really going for it.
Absolutely.
You've got to.
Okay. Well, we failed the dodge, which was expected. And again, yeah, fair enough.
Oh, that's not what you want to
Okay.
see. Regen at least.
Yep. I've got other possibilities for picking up the ball. I don't have other possibilities for dodging, but I do have other possibilities for picking up the ball. So...
One dice, which means if I can clear that off. Yep.
Let me try messing around with the settings for a second in the game. Nope, I can't. Okay. Well, of course we stand firm.
Yep.
Because now that goat is not in the way. That's the important piece. I want to see what you do with it. There. No, you're in the way if you stay there, so... Oh, you got him.
Oh. There is a smart move here and a not smart move.
There is indeed. And you took the smart move. Alright then. I'm in trouble here.
It's the good old Ralph Wiggum meme, yeah? I'm in danger!
Yeah. I did actually want to set that up for the stream. I forgot. I should have done, because that would have been a perfect time to use it.
I'm aware that I am leaving the dodge out in round. Or the, not even the dodge out when you clear them, but that's something I'm willing to risk.
I mean, you can afford a few risks.
Yeah. Mainly because of the player number.
Yeah, it's not just that. It's difficult for me to get the ball, even if I do get it out as well.
Yeah.
Not that I won't try, but I'm very much aware that that is a minor issue that I have to deal with. Well, it's ugly, but I do see it, so let's try it. That's a good start. The stun would have been helpful.
I've also had the massive bonus luck that your white has not been able to do anything really all game. Missing your real damage there.
The white has been like that all season, to be honest. I think it died at the start of the season, and I replaced it. And since then, it's been not the same. Oh, snakes.
Your one dices have also not been very kind. That's, what was that, both down, turn 2, and the double skull there.
Hello, Pancake 11112. Welcome to the stream. Is that 4 ones? I think that's 4 ones. Yeah. My one dice haven't been so bad. It's been bearable. Pancake, I'm not sure who you are, but if you're from ICBBL, then there is a question of the day. By all means, answer it if you want to. I'll post it in chat now. And thank you for saying hello. If you are an ICBBL, let me know which coach you are. The problem with one dice, of course, is that one dice are one dice. So even if they're not kind, it's what you expect for the most part.
Yeah. I'll just deny you the movement.
That's fair. Depending on where you put the goat, but if you put it in a sensible place, then that's definitely fair. No idea what ICBBL is. Fair enough then.
It's a very, very good Blood Bowl league that you should sign up for.
Absolutely. I can link ICBBL. Good job. I'm just going to link the league. If you are a Blood Bowl player, then by all means come join us in the league. Invite. I'm just off screen for a second, Mmcnaughton.
I'll lose my setup until you've...
Yeah, go for it. Something Blood Bowl League, yes. Inner Circle Blood Bowl League, that's what it stands for. And you don't play Blood Bowl, so that was a waste of a link. But alright, that's fine.
Welcome anyway.
Yeah, welcome anyway. How did you find the stream then? Do you know me some other way? Or just randomly searching? Or what's going on? I'm back.
Ah, okay.
Oops, and I posted the wrong link, I just realized. I posted a link to this stream. That was a bit silly. I don't know why I did that, actually.
Just in case they didn't know where they were.
Yeah, let's try that one more time. There we go. That's ICBBL. Sorry about that. That was a bit weird. Just browsing around Twitch, I'm a fan of Warhammer, and about the only thing I know about Blood Bowl is that it's Warhammer football. That's basically all you need to know. Yeah. Well, if you do want to try it out, ICBBL is a very friendly league. If you do happen to watch some games or talk in the community, I mean, I can't really offer to buy you the game, so you know, if you do want to check out a community of friendly people, then by all means join. But either way, this is Blood Bowl. Yeah. You're watching a coach who's particularly good and plays seriously, and me. So that's what you've joined.
A coach that also plays very well, but less seriously.
Yeah, I'm not playing a standard team at all, but we are looking at a standard Chaos team. And I keep getting rerolls. There is that at least.
There is a spare as well.
Indeed. That's not where I want the ball, to be honest, but I'll take it.
It is in your hand, though, right? It is in your hand.
Yes, that's very true. Right. So, that's really thrown me. I don't know what to do with spare having the ball. Well, how many turns have I got? 5. I guess we'll go this way. Yeah, we'll go this way. Probably should have moved the zombie first, but never mind. The zombie can form the back line instead, that's fine. Right. What's special about undead in this? The main things that undead teams have, they have what's known as regeneration. So if you injure something, you automatically get a chance for the player to come back, which is actually why I like undead. And generally speaking, they're a pretty good what we call a hybrid team, where they can bash and they can also kind of run when you have players for it. I don't have ghouls in the team, so my team can't run, but undead in general, they're a mix of the two types of teams. They're a good beginner team as well, actually. Did I miss anything there?
No, pretty perfect. I'm just waiting to see, yes, how you fill in the rest of that cage.
You're assuming that I fill it in? Okay.
Scotty Mercer's been the poor goat that dies so often. That's why he's Scotty Mercer the third.
Fair enough. I'm glad.
There's always that one goat. There's always that one goat, right? That always dies.
Yeah. There's always the one player, to be honest. In general, it doesn't necessarily have to be a goat.
Yeah. You're not.
If you remember earlier on in the game, I said that sometimes coaches can't see what I'm doing. That's one of these moments, I think.
Trying to lure me into a foul trap of death.
Well, it's a risk. I mean, it could end up backfiring. Rest in peace, Scotty. Absolutely, rest in peace, Scotty. Nice knowing you.
I like how the mummy and the same beastmen have went back to their push game already.
Yeah. Let's see how far we get up the pitch this time.
Yeah.
Pancake, you said you like Warhammer in general. Do you play fantasy? Not fantasy. What is it? Age of Sigmar now. Age of Sigmar, 40k, a different game. What Warhammer are you into, or is it just the models in general? Oh, I'm glad the zombie didn't catch that. I was worried then that it was going to go to an even worse position.
3, 4. Could. Okay. Yeah.
I mostly looked into the lore. You can get lost in it. You can indeed. The Warhammer lore is insane, I think is the best word for it.
Yes.
Especially when we're looking at Chaos, like we're playing here. Just to give you a little bit of the lore on Blood Bowl, the idea is that it's an alternate universe where instead of killing each other on a battlefield, they play American football. That's the whole idea behind the game, basically. Right. You actually were quite smart here. You didn't put as many players as I was hoping you would in this corner. That's a shame. But I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus, you've made this yeah, you're like a 3D chess player. Well, we'll do that, and we won't do that.
That's a brave move for that warrior there. I was actually putting them there because I thought it might deter you from following up.
Nope.
Nope.
I kind of need to lock you up. That's the main reason why.
Yeah.
And I can only get a 1 die on the warrior. I'll probably take it though.
Right, we need to find a new player to score on, hopefully, because you killed the one that I was going to use.
Right. Well, that's our blitz. Yep. All right. That's not ideal, but we'll take it. I'm getting 1 dice everywhere, actually. I could just not take the block. That's an option.
That doesn't sound like a chaos player to me. Or a dwarf player.
Well, no. I can tell you that my favorite Warhammer race is Skaven. I hate you already. No, not really. No, Skaven are beasts in Blood Bowl. Unfortunately, they're one of the strongest races, like they are in every form of Warhammer, quite frankly.
They're most hated amongst the Blood Bowl players for how good they can be.
That and Wood Elves, it's roughly 50-50 in that regard, I guess. But yeah. Alright, what am I doing here? I don't think I'm taking the block. No, I'm not. We're doing elf things instead.
Oh, yep.
Got a reroll, unfortunately.
Wow, your
Snake in.
key moments have been so rough.
It happens. Ooh, elves. Okay, I like you again.
All it takes.
No, Skaven have a... I think you could make an argument for Skaven being slightly broken, but it's the only team that you could argue is even remotely broken. But they have weaknesses. They're just not very obvious. Oh, you got him. You really got him.
Oh, thank God. Like I have, despite being a chaos coach,
I was going to say, you sure you're chaos?
But it's no benefit. Like it's better for me to just badly hurt your whole team because
Yeah,
then
sure.
it's fit to beat other people's teams, right?
Absolutely. Murder stab all the elf things. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, he's really a Skaven guy, or she. Sorry, I'm assuming.
We like Skaven players. Right, if I pump you there.
Yeah, at least they're in the they're in character with their Skaven, so that's positive.
This is a removal. Nope. Like that, removal, so you'll serve something else.
That's actually one thing that's missing from Skaven. There's, apart from the star player, there's no stab option. There is a stab in the game. Dark Elves have it, and some star players, but
oh, that's
unlucky.
What I get for being greedy there.
Well, at least there was no break. Right, I have a chance of sorts. Of sorts is the keyword.
Run free, little skeletons! Run free!
We need that first. That
long bomb!
worked.
Long bomb!
Probably. Not gonna lie, that is... Oh, I got one! Okay.
Got one, nice.
No long term, that's good. Right, you can move to where? Yeah, I can risk the edge. Should I risk the edge? Probably not. Oh no, actually there's a good risk involved with the edge. We'll try and get one back. I doubt I'm going to get two back, but we'll try for one. Right, you need to lock him up. You need to also get out of the way mostly, but also lock him up. We'll go this way. Fail to pick up.
He really is an elf rolling those ones.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we didn't snake this time at least. Oh, that makes it a little bit more risky. So I could just go straight for the pass. You don't actually have an intercept. Huh.
No.
Okay. Well, there's no reason not to take the pass then. Alright. In that case...
Pass block.
Skeleton
warrior.
pass!
It works! It works! It works!
There we go.
Excellent.
The moment of moments. Pancake, you just witnessed something that doesn't happen very often in Blood Bowl. Skeletons passing to skeletons. That's what I'm known for, though. And we'll leave you deal with that mess. Good luck.
Thank you. How very kind of you. Yep, that'll do.
Wrestle, wrestle. I think everything is out of range, but maybe I've missed somebody.
I have the one.
I missed the goat, yeah. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yep. You got that. Oh.
Kinda have to.
Yeah, you do. You got him.
Yeah. Now a scatter right into your half would be very nice.
Stay on the pitch. Stay on the pitch.
Really
okay.
got him.
I lost the skeleton anyway. Go off the pitch. Go off the pitch.
That was a terrible throw from the curve. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh dear.
Right, so I need to go there for a handoff. I need to also get one in scoring range.
Yeah, scoring range is going to be a little bit... Oh no, I see it. Yeah, you've got it. You're fine. You'll see it too. Round he goes.
I want to score on the right goat though, that's the greediness of me.
Okay, I see. Well, he was probably a best option to be fair, the one you just moved, but...
We're going to go for some GFIs with the other goat.
Fair enough. Without rerolls as well. Brave man.
Yeah. But we want to avoid these skeletons in the middle as much as possible.
Why? The skeletons are friendly.
Yeah.
They're all cuddly and stuff.
Ah,
Oh dear.
there we go.
Well, oh dear.
Do
Oh,
that.
just a stun. He's alright. Can Relic get there? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. He can almost get there though. Right. We'll do it this way. Push should be enough. I don't have block on this one, so I have to reroll.
That's it. Push him near the end zone. That's it. That's it. Get him in range.
I don't have
One
a
more
choice for
push.
doing that, unfortunately, so yeah.
Take the blitz. Blitz him towards the end zone.
I'll do my best. It used to be the mummy. The mummy's the one who's pushing everybody from one side of the pitch to the other.
Yes.
This specimen just stands up. The zombie also can't get there, actually. I needed a skeleton when I think about it. Alright, well, you stand up. That's a big risk. Well, big risk is my middle name. Yep.
Oh,
That's
yep.
that's what I was looking forward to.
Still the same big risk.
I got Dauntless at least. Oh no, there we go. Failed the GFI. That'll do.
Right.
That's game. So good game.
Good game. Thank you very much. I'm just trying to see if there's a wee cheeky chain push opportunity at all.
I mean, you can try rolling
No,
a lot of dice to do it.
There's really not, unfortunately. So
There's not a realistic one now.
let's just try and kill. Badly hurt. Don't kill. Badly hurt something.
Badly hurt, kill. It's all good. There you go.
It's a regen. It's all fine. I can't believe I wasted time scoring on that Chaos Warrior. He's then went and caused 3 casualties afterwards.
Yeah, he's been doing pretty well actually. Yeah, he's had a good game. That's your real MVP, even if he doesn't end up being the MVP.
Yeah. For the bounty.
Yeah, that's true. There is a bounty. We did forget about that one. Oh, maybe. Just injured. He's already niggled, to be fair. Eventually someone will get her.
We may as well try the AJD2 pass.
Might as well. If you're going to pass, you may as well pass with a busted beast. Makes perfect sense.
Of course.
Ah, you didn't pick up the... You gave me the turn 16 foul. I'm not going to take it, but you gave it to me. Right. Can I do anything? Not really.
You could punch my pylon goat, I suppose.
Yeah, I can hit one thing.
Multiple
Yeah, sure.
multiple times. You could get 2 shots at him as well.
I could, yep. I was actually looking more at, like, can I get the ball somehow and get a
Alright.
fancy pass out of it? But in terms of
I
blocks,
mean,
yeah.
it's possible. Yeah, it's possible.
I can't
It's
get
a
a
shame
good
it's
one.
on the strength 5.
I could try and wrestle it, I guess, but that sounds like a bad idea. So let's do it. I get a second shot at it. All right then.
Or a first chance to get stiff claw mighty blowed.
That's true. That's also true. Yes, that's still a half die. I don't even know why I bothered standing up the zombie. Well, there we go.
You get the ball free. You have a vanity pass opportunity, perhaps. It's going to be a hard one.
Well, I mean, there is no easy one with undead, and that's it anyway. We're good. All right, good game. That was fun.
Thank you very much for the game. Thank you very much for sitting and having a chat with me as well whilst we play.
Yeah, I appreciate that too. It's always good.
Always enjoyable. And of course, all the best with the rest of the season.
You too. You're pretty
much.
high in the table, actually, I know.
It's close. I don't think if Cerrone and D-Man keep winning, I can't catch them.
Yeah, sure. I gave D-Man a big win as well, so yeah.
Yeah, I've still to play D-Man, so it could come down to the last game, but we'll wait and see. I don't really mind if it's another season in silver. I don't think anybody will want to face this team again.
I'm happy to face it again. I'm fine with that.
Well, if you want to make sure Mesh puts us in the same division, I won't mind that either. at least I'll get an enjoyable hour and a bit of chat whilst we're playing as well.
That's very true.
Regardless of the result. Enjoy the rest of your day as well, and stay safe as well during obviously the difficult times going on.
Thanks.
As
You
well.
too.
Okay. All the best. Thank you.
All the best. Bye, man.
Bye.
F in the chat. Thank you, Pancake. I don't feel so bad about losing. I don't necessarily play this game to... I'll just drop out of the call with Mmcnaughton. There we go. I don't necessarily feel the need to win. It's more about having fun for me and the people I play, I guess. So that's fine. And Mmcnaughton's always a good man. Always nice to chat to. Yeah, so that's it for this one. I will look for somebody to hand you off to in stream, I guess. If you do have any further questions about Blood Bowl, Pancake, do consider going into the Discord, and we can chat further there, or come back another time and be happy to talk to you again. I don't really have anybody to hand off to. That's a shame. No, there's nobody online. It's not a good time for the kind of people that I watch, unfortunately. Normally I would host somebody, but there's nobody to host, so thank you all for watching, anybody who's been here, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.